If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the INVESCO QQQ trust with the ticker symbol QQQ. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So let's take a look at the triple Qs. You can see that we had a triple bottom back here in March that led to a massive reversal up. Show you guys that right now. Let's put a horizontal line there. This is very close to a triple bottom. It's more like a double bottom because this swing right here didn't come down all the way, but it's close enough, so we'll just count it as a triple bottom. Either way, it's a reversal pattern, and that's what sends prices higher, especially at the bottom of this downtrend. However, that doesn't mean it's a bottom, it's just a reversal pattern. So we did see a reversal up, a nice little uptrend or a impulse formed. Let's go and make this yellow. And then recently we had a breakout side of the channel and almost a retest to the previous high before retracing. So whenever we get oversold or overbought, we will be pulling back. The buyers are not immune to the market either. If the buyers get too far away for the EMA, just like we had back over here in November or any other time, we will see a retracement back to the EMA because it's like the median price or the average. So that's why I'm expecting prices to pull back. We had a little red candle today. We could see a little more selling continue towards the end of this week, maybe back to the EMA. Now, this will be the deciding factor if we just bounce from here and continue higher, or we're going to go back down to the previous lows. So we had a strong impulse up, which is the start of an uptrend, but now we need to see higher highs and higher lows form, not just the impulse. We had a lot of impulses before that got wiped out because there was channels holding on prices. You can see that this was a channel right here, and then we went inside of a flatter one, maybe something like this. So this was holding down prices pretty good too. So we're gonna have to wait and see if prices want to go back down to the previous low and recognize that this spike in channel was in play, and since this would be the first break, we would go back down to the retest of the previous low or even exceed it. Or is this the actual real deal where we'll pull back, find some type of support at the EMA and make the second leg up? So let's just say we do that. Where are we going? This would be the first impulse up. If we pull back to the EMA and find some type of support, maybe right around that 340 level, 342 level, we can continue higher to the 382 level, and it'll probably come back to retest that breakout that price is made over here at that 380 level. So it's going to be a kind of like a deciding factor in the coming days and a week. It's going to be a close call to see if we're going to go back down to the previous lows, or is this the bottom and we're going to see a reversal back up. Like I said before, it's just too early to call this a trend or not. We just had the impulse. We had multiple impulses before where we saw big retracements. This was a 10% gain. This was a 10% gain also. Now let's take a look at this one. This might be the biggest one we had so far. 12 or 13% gain. So we had about the same size impulses before, but we still continued lower. This looks a little different before because now we had a triple bottom. We pushed through the EMA strongly. We did not do that before. So there's more signs telling me that this could be a bottom than before, but it's not guaranteed. We need to see buyers back up the price. I need to see a continuation of the impulse if we pull back and find some type of support. Now let's say we don't. If we pull back, break down below the EMA and come back and find resistance, then we're probably going to come back down to the lows. So that's how it's going to be playing out in the coming days and weeks. We'll have to wait and see what the market wants to do. In my eyes, I think the market can push up higher if it finds some type of support at the 340 level, and I'll be looking for the 380 target. If we break below that EMA, we can easily go back down to the previous lows at the 320 level. So let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here's the weekly chart since 2020, a very strong uptrend where there was a 150% gain pretty much. So obviously we're going to see a bigger pullback than what we normally are used to in this uptrend. That's just how the market works. We had a spike right here, and then prices went inside of a flatter channel. So let me go adjust that a little better. Then we went inside of a flatter channel, and prices just had a first break of the pattern back here in January of this year. So normally when we get a first break of the pattern, because the pattern was the channel, and all of these price bars are inside of it except that first break, normally you go back up to retest the previous extreme. In this case, it's at the 410 level. If this downtrend is over, and it does look like it, unless we turn into a spiking channel, but if the first channel is played out, which is the spike, we already had a break outside of this pattern and a move to a new low on the downtrend side, and then we had a double bottom reversal pattern. So basically this tells me that we had a downtrend in play, we had a break of the pattern, and the pattern has played out, and then we saw a reversal pattern. So we had a downtrend playing out, we had our first break, we went to retest the previous low and exceeded it, and then prices created a double bottom reversal pattern. We're seeing some buyers stepping in. We came back to retest this previous support. As long as we get back above that EMA on the weekly chart, we can probably continue higher to the all-time high. So in the long run, I'm still bullish for the QQQ and all in these indices because it's the first break of the pattern. Normally you go back up to retest the previous high. That's just a higher probability for prices to do that. So I'm not saying this is the top of the market. I think we can easily exceed that. I'm not sure how long this correction will play out, but if it looks like this is the end, we might just see higher prices approaching fairly soon. So to me, if we do see higher prices, where are we going? I'm going to show you guys a medium-term target. I do have a longer-term target, but I'll show you guys a medium-term target. I think this will be the next leg up for prices to complete, and it's right at the 450 level, you could say, right exactly at the 454, 455 level. So that's where I think prices are going. If we bottomed out, that's probably where it wants to go next. And I'm saying that because it looks like we had an impulse, a correction, a bigger impulse, a correction, and then another impulse. So usually the first and the fifth moves in the Elliott waves are the same. So you can see that this is the first impulse. We had this 2 is the correction, 3 is the impulse, the 4 is the correction, and the 5 is the impulse. So you can see that you can say that the first and third legs are usually the same size. So if I do that, and if this is the bottom at that 320 level, we're probably going to reach that 450 level. If it's not, then obviously this entire target is invalidated and we'll need to reanalyze what's actually going on. As right now, it looks pretty good. The chart looks pretty bearish, but we need to see buyers continue pushing the stock up or this index, not just have a retracement. So that's everything I have for QQQ. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.